In today's video, we're going to go over a simple symmetry setup that we saw today. We had this one in the update last night, and it simply came from this. I always compare prior swings in the same direction to look for, similarity. And it wasn't this swing, but it was this swing over here that was 12.95 that was very similar to this decline, which was 12.83. Close enough. Bottom line, symmetry by itself is a trade setup. It hit, it held, and it triggered an entry. So for example, if you're using these zones for day trades, now here's where you would have had, let's see, on a 2-minute chart, you would have had a signal after we held that support. So here's where you had the moving average crossover to the upside, the 834 EMA combo, and you also took out a prior swing high in the process. So at that point, you could be long BABA and have a stop either underneath this low or underneath the low end of that zone there. Now, what do you do next though? Well, typically we're looking for a 1272 extension target if this is indeed going to continue the pattern that we've had here, which is, pull back, extension, pull back, extension. So that's what we'd typically be looking for. But as far as managing the trade, you want to watch the resistance on the way up very carefully. And that's where you can ratchet up stops when you get into these zones. So for example, you have the 618 retracement at 179.23. And if we take 100% of that last swing up and project it from the low, that comes in at 180.06. So let's say we get up into this area and you're long. One of the things to do would be to really ratchet up your stops at that point, because this is where it has a chance to fail. It's not like you can't go back in it if it comes back through it, because that's what we would need to see if we are indeed going to head towards that 187.62 area.